Hi, everyone, and welcome to Bonding with Ashley. I'm your host, Ashley Bond. So, if you guys got a chance to listen to last week's episode, you heard me talk a little bit about the board. And for those of you who don't know, the board consists of seven other women that I met while dancing for the NBA Chicago Bulls. And they are the board of my life. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, listen to last week's episode. But one thing that we try to do every year is get together and go on a trip somewhere. And that happened this past weekend. It was really special. I feel extremely fulfilled and energized and happy and tired all at the same time. And it's amazing. And this year was really special because not all eight of us always get the chance to be together every year. And this year we were. So that was really, really special. And being together this weekend and having this trip and this time with them, I was reminded of a few things that I thought might inspire you to either enact or think about in your own life. So the first thing is have something to look forward to. So whether that's with yourself and you want to build out your calendar, seek connection, have more connections with others, have something to look forward to. Me and the girls, when we danced together, we used to celebrate so many moments outside of just dancing together, whether that would be birthdays, work milestones, anything that anyone else was involved in outside of just dance. We loved celebrating that. We always had something to look forward to. And as we have gotten older and we've stayed friends and everyone's lives have gotten extremely busy and taken us to different parts of the country, one thing that we love doing is setting our girls' trip. And that gives us something to all look forward to, that even if we can't, all see each other all the time throughout the year, we know that we have that one thing to look forward to. And it builds excitement. And it's always nice to have something to look forward to. So I encourage you to do that. Another thing that I was reminded of this weekend is how important it is to have people in your life that you can be your true authentic self with, and just be and be comfortable being you. I can be with each of those women or all together or some of them, and we can all even sit in relaxed, comfortable moments of silence and just be together. On the other hand, I think it's equally as important to surround yourself with people or seek out sources of inspiration and bonds with others that inspire you to be the best version of yourself. I am always reinvigorated and inspired and excited to take action in my own life and continue to work on being the best version of myself when and after I'm with them. It fuels a drive watching them achieve all of the things in their own life or go after the things in their own life or try things and fail and get better and have the courage to do things is so special and inspiring. And it's just, and I think most of us feel that way about each other. I think we all do. So I encourage you to seek that out either in real life with your friendship groups, or find sources of information and seek out community in which you can also get that feeling. Another thing that I was reminded of is how important it is to be kind and considerate and empathetic and maybe even compassionate to other people, and especially those who you have friendships, relationships in your life. The At least in our group, all of us are going through different things and different phases and different experiences, as most people do. We all have our own journey and our own experience. And I think because we have or show each other kindness and compassion and consideration for all of these different phases of life, we're able to sustain our friendships. I have heard from other women that, when they have a baby or when they get married, or maybe they have another life moment, they feel that there are certain people that can't relate, or you start to hear that maybe friendships start to fall apart when not everyone's experiencing the same thing. And I think it requires a level, again, of understanding and being aware that it's okay that not everything is the same. For me, I happen to be the only single woman on the board. Everyone else is either already married or in pretty substantial relationships. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to hear about the fact that they're married, or that I don't care about the things that are going on in their life. And they equally are just as interested and just as supportive as everything going on in my life, even though they're not going through that in this moment. So I think having a level of, consideration, kindness, also maybe being inquisitive about what's going on in other people's lives creates a better understanding and can allow you to continue to grow your friendships and relationships. Because most likely, a lot of the people that you have relationships and friendships with, everything is not going to stay the same. And that is just one thing that, thinking about it and looking at it over the last 17 years, yes, we started with a commonality, and that was dance. And that was what kind of, I think, anchored the start of our relationship, of course, friendships. But yeah, being able to sustain that and continue it, I think having that is really important. And then lastly, laughing together. There's nothing better than having a good time, laughing with your friends, laughing with people you care about, having a good time. And yeah, this weekend genuinely just brought me so much joy. I am so grateful for the board and the girls. And yeah, those are just a few things that I was reminded of this weekend. And I hope that it might be able to inspire you in your own life. Thank you for listening, you guys, and I'll see you next time.